Yo, 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 what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Lamborghini Preem, back once again, talking this boxing shit, baby. Yeah, and the topic for today is gonna be this great fucking fight. I'm gonna say it again. Great fucking fight between Deontay Wilder, the WBC World Heavyweight Champion of the world, and Luis King Kong Ortiz. First, let me give a motherfucking shout out, a heavy salute, and a shout out to Deontay Wilder for this shit right here, dog. Real talk, real talk. He paid a nigga step aside money. Paid a nigga step aside money in an era full of pussies. Let's just keep it real. Let's lay it on the table. Niggas don't want to fight no motherfucking real shit normally. Nobody wants to have to take the risk of fighting stiff competition at this point in their career like Deontay Wilder is doing. No, people just don't do that. Nobody does that. You know what I'm saying? I seen maybe 4 or 5 fighters take on some shit like this, and all of them have my respect for life. Just like Deontay Wilder got. This was some G shit, yo. He paid Bermain. He could have took the cupcake fight. He know he could beat Stavern. That's already proven. And he done got better since then. So he already know he could beat Stavern off top. And he could have took that fight because it was the mandatory. And nobody, motherfuckers might have talked they shit or whatever. But he got to keep that belt, man. If he ever want to fight Joshua and make that big money, he got to keep this belt. So he would have had to fight Stavern. You know what I'm saying? It would have been some fuck shit, but he'd have had to fight Stavern, and we couldn't even really criticize him for that shit. You know? But he didn't. He paid the man step aside money. This is going out your way to be great. It has to be respected. The man paid him step aside money to go fight who is unilaterally viewed as a much tougher challenge at this point in their careers in Luis Ortiz. You gotta respect that shit, dog. You gotta respect that shit, man. 100. Win or lose, I'm fucking with you, Deontay Wilder. You understand me? I was already a fan. You know what I mean? I was already a fan. Or anybody with the fucking dynamite in their right hand like that, man, I gotta be a fan of. But just coming from where you came from, watching you, start off at the beginning, be so raw, you know what I'm saying, to where you are now, just watching your whole career, how could you not be a fan, man? Salute to you, G, 100. And King Kong Ortiz, I fucks with you too, man. I do. I like your style, man. You a bad motherfucker. You ain't playing no games out here. You got motherfuckers shook, man. Let's just keep it a buck, man. You got motherfuckers making promises to you they ain't keep, you know. I fuck with Eddie Hearn, so I ain't gonna throw him under the bus and talk shit about him, because I don't really give a fuck no way, because at the end of the day, it brings us here, which is probably better than what it would have been to have you face Joshua. You know what I'm saying? But I think, I just wanna salute y'all boys, man, on some real shit, because this is the type of shit I like to see, man. I want to show some real heavy respect when I see it. So, salute to both of y'all, gentlemen. Now, to my prediction. I got Deontay Wilder winning by knockout, 8th, 9th round. Book it. Right hand. No ifs, ands, and maybes. No disrespect to King Kong Ortiz. King Kong Ortiz a bad motherfucker, man. His inside game is that shit right now, especially in the heavyweight division. His inside game is, I ain't gonna say second to none, but he a cold motherfucker on that inside, man. That's where he's the most effective, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be successful on the inside in this fight too. He gonna get some rounds. He gonna get in there on Deontay. He gonna get to that body. You know what I'm saying? I believe that. I think King Kong is gonna get in there and be able to do his work. I also think that in the process of him trying to get in there, he gonna take a lot of right hands. He gonna eat a lot of right hands, and he gonna eat a lot of jabs. The key to this fight is the jab. If Wilder can get that jab popping, it's gonna be a good, easy night for him. You know what I'm saying? Because unlike any other weight division, in the heavyweight division, if you can get that jab popping, man, any other punch could knock out your opponent, no matter who you are. I mean, just being the mass, when you're that big, man, that's just how I go. Like, he wouldn't even have to be super heavy-handed like that, you know what I'm saying? But if his jab is working on you, you know what I'm saying, and he hit you with a left hook right behind that shit quick enough, it's going to knock you the fuck out, you know? But if you get hit with that right hand, as we've seen, whether you see that shit coming or not, it looked like it's night-night for just about anybody. Nobody stood up to it, you know? So, that motherfucker got some shit in that right hand, man. And I just don't think that King Kong Ortiz got it in him to stay away from that right hand for 12 rounds, you know? And I'm not talking about just any right hand, not no perfunctory shit. Salute to the wire. Not no perfunctory shit. Some heavy shit. You know what I'm saying? When the top get popped off that right hand, that motherfucking punch, you know? I just don't see Ortiz. I see him, he gasses in the middle of fights. And that's your undoing when you fucking with Wilder. Because even if you done got off some good work, you know what I'm saying? If you gassing, not even gassing totally, I don't want to say it like that. I'm just saying, like, if you need some air in the middle of the motherfucking fight, you know, you kind of open yourself up defensively because you slow down on all aspects when you try to do that. And when you slow down on all aspects, all it takes is a half a millisecond to get popped with that right hand and slice fucking out. And I just see that happening. I mean, I just can't see no other outcome. I don't see Ortiz knocking out Wilder. I don't see that. Wilder too athletic, number one. Number two, Ortiz, the things he would need to do to be able to knock out a guy like Deontay. Now, don't get me wrong, this heavyweight division, he can knock him out on any punch, but nah, man. He, in my opinion, he don't have the tools to do it to Deontay Wilder. I can't see him knocking him out. I just can't see that shit. Not right now. I do see, on the other hand, Deontay Wilder stretching Luis Ortiz in about 8 or 9 rounds. And when he do, once he stretched Luis Ortiz, you can no longer... Matter of fact, no. Because that's my prediction. Once he stretched Luis Ortiz, you can no longer doubt Deontay Wilder. You just can't. And the Joshua fight becomes a mega fight, and then it has to fucking happen. You know what I'm saying? Become a historical mega fight. You know, in my opinion. I mean, it's nobody else right now is going to give this fight that kind of luster with the exception of Joseph Parker. He's the only person that can give it a little bit more luster because his belt, somebody need to get his belt. You know what I'm saying? And I think Joseph Parker is a good fighter, but he can't fuck with Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua. Let's just keep it a buck, man. He just can't. Let's just lay that shit on the table. So Joseph Parker basically, right now, he's squeezing that belt, get that bread, you know what I'm saying? Get as much bread as you possibly can. Fight whoever, you know, get that bread. Because you know when you got to fight either Wilder or Joshua, you get knocked out. It's just simple as that. You know, and that's no disrespect. Them dudes just too big. They just too big. Too big, too strong, too everything. You know. It's just, it'll be too much. But, yeah, man, that's my prediction on this shit, man. I'm gonna take my man Wilder to finish this guy by 8 rounds, maybe 10 at the very latest. Can't see it going past 10, though. And if it do go past 10, Luis Ortiz will lose on points because he will get knocked down in this fight. You know what I'm saying? He will. But even minus a knockdown, I think Wilder has enough tools at this point to be able to grab more rounds from Ortiz. But if it came down to that kind of fight, to where there were no knockdowns and it was no knockout, that would make it a lot more interesting. I could see a draw in that case, something close, man, like a 7-5, 6-6 type fight. You know what I mean? 7-5 either way. Because if it go down like that, then you know King Kong got a shot, keeping it a buck. But I just can't see that happening because eventually Wilder is going to land that right hand. And then it's the mind eraser. What the fuck you going to do? You know? Well, shout out to both these gentlemen, man, for this real shit they doing, man. I love it. And for all my rap motherfuckers, I know, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm a motherfucking rap fan myself as well. But for all my rap fans, you know what I'm saying? I just dropped my album, It's My Turn, The Throne Ascension LP. You can go ahead and check that shit out. It's literally everywhere music is found. That shit is everywhere. Pandora, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere music is found, just search my name, The Supreme General, and you know it's going to pop up. Thank you for listening once again. Appreciate y'all, man. I'ma fuck with y'all. I'll be right back at it. 100.